of the week. Great biodynamic wines from Redwood Valley in Mendocino County, California. Fry Wines. Go to frywine.com. That's FREYWINE. Frywine.com. Check it out and enjoy great wines at your home tonight.
Oh, yeah. Today is definitely a special edition of the PM Show with Mr. Robert Conrad. We're playing catch-up, and I don't get many chances to say this in my life, Bob, but we're going to call it the Heinz catch-up. We're playing the Heinz catch-up today.
It works for me, Heinz. It works for me, but they got to know who is Heinz.
Eric Heinz, I am the consummate co-host to the PM Show with Mr. Robert Conrad.
Thank you.
Pleased and poised to be sitting across from a legend of stage, screen, and now radio.
Thank you. Now,
Thank you very much, Bob.
You know what I said earlier about hooking up with people that I haven't hooked up with for years? It happens.
Yeah.
And you know, what I embrace more than anything is my association that I've managed to have with you.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
And with you, the audience.
Oh, okay, them too.
Yeah. And I really, it's wonderful to. And when I got offered this movie, the first thing that went through my mind was, well, what do I do on Thursdays?
Yeah.
So I told my agent, I said, look, we have to work out a way where I can have Thursday afternoons and be able to do the show, or maybe a best of segment. So we're going to try and work that out. But it was amazing to me that the first thing I thought of when I got off the movie was, well, who else is going to be in it? Who's the director and all of that? The first thing I thought about was, well, how do I manage to do my radio show? So that's how important it's become, and that's how much fun it is. Now, we're going to, here encloses a cassette of my piano, dining music. I play for residents at the Prince of Peace Retirement Community in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Okay, also as a picture of someone who thinks she looks like Phoebe Dorn. We had that conversation. And to John, and I think it's Marcia. What do you think? Do you think that's Marcia? It was kind of scribbled.
Yeah, I'm saying Marcia. My money's on Marcia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Tomas, can we play their piano that they sent us?
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get that during the break. We'll get that over to our production master, Tomas. Do you have it, T? You got? Oh, here we go, buddy. Crossbar 3. Let's bring it up.
See?
This was submitted by one of the listeners.
Yes, the listener.
To the PM Show.
This is the listener. Listen.
We have some really talented listeners, Bob.
Go out of sight. It's lonely through the day,
You know this one.
but over the night. Yeah, all right. Thank you so
Isn't that
much. I'll
something?
take that
Yeah.
home with me, and thank you. I'll take that home.
I don't know if you caught that, Bob, but we have some very talented listeners out there.
We have some talented people out there.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, and bright and charming, and it's a good demographic. This demographic is late 30s to mid 40s, and then it goes way beyond that too. But I would say, on average, because I've met a lot of our listeners live, and I've had nothing but a good experience with everyone I've met except one person.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Well, no, that's pretty good considering.
well, yeah,
it's
that is a good ratio.
3.5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Know,
That's
to have
right.
one person go sour on you.
Yeah.
And you know who, those of you that know the show, I don't have to say
Yeah, we
who
kinda
that
know,
person is,
yeah.
but you know who it is. All right, so now here is, get this. Here, you ready? Here, can we show this to the chat room?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, 9 years ago, a tropical storm flooded my home. I lost most of my scrapbook and keepsakes. When I found this in a box last week, I almost cried. One of my presents for my 17th birthday was that I got to meet you. It is one of my favorite memories.
Oh, wow.
I have pictures from that day as well. We were not allowed to take pictures with you, though. Probably a good thing. Who knows what a 17-year-old me would have done. Thanks for all the great memories. Love for you always. Hey, listen, Ann, love for you always. And I have no idea why they wouldn't let you take pictures.
Yeah, that's something else.
Because I pose, yeah, okay, sure. The paparazzi.
Yeah, it wasn't your call, that's for sure.
Yeah, no, the paparazzi know me, and I'll come out of a restaurant and be with one of my daughters, and they're all very pretty, the younger ones.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
And I said, it's my daughter, lighten up, man. You're not going to
your head out
get
of the
any
gutter,
gossip
guy.
out of that.
Yeah, that's right.
So I only had one paparazzi incident in all of the years that I've been in this business, and I've been in the business over 50. And that wasn't a lawsuit.
It was not a lawsuit.
No.
Oh.
It was $500.
You basically paid for his cab ride home, huh?
No, I paid for his chin. It was a short right hand on the chin. So I was with this girl, and she was an actress that I knew. And her husband cheated on her. And
oh, boy.
she didn't want to divorce him, but she didn't want to stay with him, and she wanted my advice. So we went out to dinner. So we're coming after dinner, coming out of the restaurant, and there's this guy. Now, I had seen him in Washington, D.C., with my dad, and he wanted to take a picture, and I invited him up. He took some pictures, and then he left. So I was very cordial to him. So I saw him in the elevator. I said, hey, man, don't, please don't. He put the camera up anyway after I pleaded with him not to, and so he had to be punished.
Oh, boy.
And that's the only paparazzi.
You asked nicely.
Well, yeah, but it was very polite.
Yeah,
and now I know them all. They make a living that way. They make a living shooting pictures of you. And if you didn't want to be popular, then you should be in another industry.
Oh, boy. So that's kind of your take on it, huh? For these actors out there that complain. I know Kristen Stewart's a big anti-paparazzi person.
Then go somewhere else
Yeah.
and get into another business. But if you've got a problem like I had with this girl, because I didn't want a misconception.
That's
that
right.
She was my honey bunny because I wasn't that lucky. She was hot. But anyway, couldn't go there. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen her, but I think about her occasionally. Okay, now let's. We haven't done an email. Let's do an email. Yeah, we did. I'm sorry. We did the email. Now let's go to Christophe in France. Christophe, how are you?
Hello, Uncle Bob.
How are you?
Hello, Rick.
Hey, Christophe. How are you, buddy?
What's up, Christophe?
I'm fine. Firstly, I would like to welcome all the members of the Wild Wild West French fan club.
Oh, good. Thank you, French Wild West fans. Thank you. Merci, merci.
It's an honor to speak with you every Thursday.
Well, thank you.
I want to read 3 questions today.
Let's go.
First, I had the pleasure to see you in France in 1999 to me. And what memories this festival which you were the sponsor?
Oh, you mean when I went to Moran?
Yes.
Oh, that was wonderful. The memories I have is in 5 days there were 200,000 people.
Wow.
Which set the all-time record, and everyone was so gracious. And a couple times I leaped off the stage into the audience, did a little stunt.
Oh, that's cool.
My daughter, who spoke a little French, was on the stage with me as an interpreter, so that was wonderful. And I have a great picture of her. She was only 16 at the time, and it was really great. Okay, next question.
Next question. I would like to know if at the time of Wild West you attending Ross Martin outside the set. And can you tell us a little story of your moments outside the studios?
Outside the studio? Ross and I never went anywhere outside the studio. We worked together. We were so different socially that he would go to the ballet and I would go to the boxing. Okay, can you hang on? We have to go to commercial, and then we can come back and you can ask that last question, all right?
Yes.
Thank you.
right.
All right, merci.
Yeah, give us your calls, 800-336-2225. We'll be back right after this.
Who's watching your home when you're not there? It could be a burglar.